We are here celebrating the community at the 2K TV wrap party, and we want to extend a very special welcome to Miss T. Welcome to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Doing well. I see you're repping your squad. Tell us a little bit about your jersey.
I'm wearing that SGA jersey. You know I'm repping OKC as my favorite team.
I love it. And today we're going to be hopping into the W. And we're also joined by two of our 2K TV teammates, Blake and Brian.
And a look from earlier as the Pistons come off the bus, dressed for success coming into this tough contest tonight on the road. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. And for Washington, Magician is out there with Koulibaly. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagny in at the power forward position. You know, Brent, some players tend to start the season fast, and others start it slow. Which camp did you fall in?
Well, I appreciate the question, Kevin. I just personally wanted to come into the season ramped up and ready to go, in great shape, and just setting a tone for the year. That not only does it for me, but I think it does something for your teammates. But there's another side to this. The seasoning of a player is also important. A guy 10 years into the league, they're going to work themselves into a ladder, and given the level of contribution that they make to the team, they'll be ready when the moments are biggest.
Here's Koulibaly following the basket by Cade Cunningham. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Beasley.
Brent, Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Well, Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
Now, here's Cunningham. He had 25 points last game. Harris, no good.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here is Harris, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game, and he comes up with the deuce. Koulibaly's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Magician. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing, and that one is good. 8 points for him.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Harris outside. There's the lob for Harris. He can't get that one.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
The Pistons shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Beasley has been explosive in some of the roles he's played, and with more responsibility, he's able to score a lot of points in bunches.
Here's Magician. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Back to Koulibaly. And there's the pass to Magician. Shot clock at 5. Over Beasley. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
If you're waiting for him to miss, if he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Cunningham looking it over. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. Pistons keep it alive. Count it.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Down low, Holmes. It's hauled in by Harris. Pistons trail by 6. And the rejection by Holmes.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Pass to Magician. Here's Champagny. Last game he had 28 points. Harris with it. Beasley, the pass to Harris. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
A solid 6'8". Harris can more than handle his own inside. Really an overlooked part of his game.
Here's Magician, covered by Cunningham. Pass to Middleton, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Possessing to Detroit.
Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Now here is Harris. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Toronto.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Brent, something the Detroit Pistons unit does so well is push the pace in their game.
Yeah, you love to lean into young players and that vibrant athleticism, but you also have to understand that playing fast comes with quick decision making, and sometimes those don't always go hand in hand. The experience that these guys will have in their growth together and how soon it is that they realize they can help each other, that's going to push them places faster and further than they even realize. Love how physical Thompson can be as a defender. He wants that stop at all costs.
Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Cunningham. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Washington calls timeout, and this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Here's Koulibaly. He's got 10. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harris outside. There's the lob to Duran. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
No stopping that. Duran at his size, dominating that alley-oop.
Thompson against Middleton. Pass to Koulibaly. Kicks it down to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Jalen Duran picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Corey Kispert's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Magician, covered by Cunningham. On the wing, Koulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
During the pass to Harris. From 12 feet out. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Yeah, Tobias Harris becoming better and better from that range.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. We talked about how dialed in he is on Cade Cunningham in this matchup. Coach told me the key is not to let him get into a rhythm early on. That might mean we have to throw different defenders at him. Maybe send them double teams too. Everything is on the table tonight. Let's see what they come up with for Cade. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Assist goes to.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Koulibaly, covered by Beasley. The fadeaway. Duran pulls it in. The Pistons leading. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Here's Magician, following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Pass to Koulibaly. Passes it to Magician. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. To the inside. No good from Beasley. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. To the paint, Magician goes up and lays it nice and easy. Magician's got 5.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Beasley. He has 5. Cunningham on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 8.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor. And he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
Koulibaly, no good. Pistons leading by 4. And Thompson kicks to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Off target from outside. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The pass to Magician. Now Koulibaly. He's got 12. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Beasley following the bucket by the Wizards. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
Here's Magician. He's got 7, and he makes that one.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
1:27 left to play in the first. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
George is checked in for the Wizards. Poole comes in for Koulibaly. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Howland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Fontecchio's coming in for Thompson. Hardaway's checked in for Malik Beasley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Here's Magician. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Pistons leading by 4. Bounce pass, Schroeder. Inside. Second chance shot. Rebound, Washington. Here's Middleton. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, Middleton does have some length himself, and he utilizes it there on the drive.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Schroeder finds Duran. 6 on the shot clock. Estefonjekio. Hardaway for 3. Offensive rebound. Duran the pass to Schroeder. Launches a 3. Tries yet again. And Duran lays it in. Duran's got 6 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pistons ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And both teams making substitutions here. To the wing right side. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And the rejection by Holmes. They got the magician. Sean Holmes out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Champagny in at the 4. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Magician, covered by Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Pistons ball.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. You look at the Magician, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
And defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Pass to Champagny. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Detroit leading by 13. Here's Beasley trying to get open as Thompson. And it's Beasley, that time in the assist by Harris. Harris has got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Carrington. Nothing on the board. Over Thompson. Drops it in from 11 feet.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's Detroit with it. After the basket by Washington, Cunningham's shot is off. Wizards trail by 13. Pass to Carrington. Here's Magician. And the 3 ball is good. Magician's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Beasley outside. A putback, and Beasley is right there. Beasley's got 11 points.
A missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And a big part of the perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. Some of the tricks of the trade in that regard.
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Cunningham outside. Beasley finds Harris. Here's Waters. Cunningham outside. Shoots a fader. Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Rebound by Kispert.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Harris outside. He kicks to Beasley.
2 minutes.
And he drops it in from the low post. Beasley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Middleton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Beasley left side. Here's Waters. Still scoreless. Pistons passing it around. The rebound by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Washington. Following this game, they hit the road to take on the Knicks in New York. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Harris, no good. Wizards trail by 12. Magician passes to Holmes. To the middle, deflects the pass, and stolen by Harris. Here's Thompson. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
35 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Carrington. Over Thompson. Again, the Wizards score.
Wow, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Cunningham drives in. Again, the Pistons score.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Here's Magician, covered by Cunningham. Middleton inside the three-point line. Again, the Wizards score. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Pistons lead by...
Your Wizards, 44. The Pistons, 56.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for the Pistons, Thompson and Harris are their forwards. The guard pair for him will be Cunningham and Beasley. And it's Duran in at center. Here's Magician. Passes to Champagny. Launches it. And again, Washington with the triple.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now, here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism.
Here's Magician. Here's Carrington. Great defense that time from Duran.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And when it comes to Jalen Duran, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound, and it gives you a different presence on the inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And the Wizards making a change here. George is checked in. The Pistons shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Hard to get young players to be energized by defense, but Asar Thompson has come into the league with that kind of junkyard dog mentality.
Now here's Middleton. On the pass to Magician. 5 to shoot. And they get it back. There's the drive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Pistons leading by 11. And the foul goes on the Magician.
Number 30.
Here's Magician. He's guarded by Schroeder. And Holmes throws it down.
And Holmes can be a tough cover, especially in that two-man game.
Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Sasser. Can they get it? Waters. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Waters got his first basket.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
2 minutes.
Now here's Smart. Averages about 5 points a game. Holmes finds Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Magician. And he gets it to go off the back of the rim. Magician's got 18 points in the game.
Ooh, that's a great match. Matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
Bobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pass to Smart. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Here's Magician. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint. And this is about grind it out there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pistons.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
4 on the shot clock. Thompson inside the line, and the shot is long. Wizards trail by 5. Magician passes to Kispert. Here's Magician. Back to Kispert. Drops in the tray. Kispert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Goes back up. Collins kicks it over to Schroeder. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Magician. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Pistons on top. They lead by 2. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
70.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. Jordan Poole is out there with the Magician. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Kispert. And it's Champagny in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
And no lack of confidence from Jordan Poole on a floater like that.
Beasley, the pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Harris trying to get free. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a 3-point.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Magician. And he drives in. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
It's rebounded by Schroeder. Detroit leading by 4. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Two areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Holland. Tobias Harris comes in for Hardaway. And it's Malik Beasley in for Dennis Schroeder. And here's Cunningham. For 3, Harris kept alive. Duren the pass to Beasley. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Monday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And for that game against the Bulls, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Harris misses.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
Thompson for the triple. The rebound by Champagny. Champagny's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Magician. Up and in on the way. And now 24 points for Magician.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Cunningham outside. Harris dishes to Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Shoots. Detroit, no good that time either.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Magician. Tobias Harris picking up that last basket. Pass to Champagny. Three-pointer, count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
It's tipped. Cunningham up top. And the foul goes on the Magician. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul.
Here's Beasley. There's the lob to Duren. Holmes gets a hand on it.
Putting the length to work. Holmes with the swat.
Down low, Magician. Great pass to set up the lane. And now just a 2-point Detroit lead. Here's Cunningham, and he drops in the way up off the glass. Cunningham's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham, as a young star, is bringing to this game.
Here's Magician, covered by Cunningham. There's the pass to Magician. Pass to Champagny. It's a hand on it, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
And Holmes upping the ante, the big man coming through.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Cunningham, and the rejection by Holmes. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Magician by Beasley, and Holmes throws it down.
And this is a lot of times what you see from Rashawn Holmes available around the rim.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizards dancer.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. It's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Beasley outside for the win. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we... These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. And the Pistons with possession here. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got the first basket here in overtime for Detroit.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Inside, here's Magician. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Magician's got the game tied up here for the Wizards. Cunningham with it. Here's Durham. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
Defense has to know Duran will not back off. He wants to get down there and be physical.
And he's good on the second.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Pass to Coulibaly. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Magician to take the lead. Buries it from three-point range. Magician's got 31 points.
So far, he is a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Cunningham outside. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Magician passes to Champagny. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
For the Wizards, Justin.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Cunningham outside. Rebound, Washington. Magician's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Middleton. Here's Champagny. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. And the Wizards lead by 6.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
You saw it by that putback there. He's just completely locked in. We're getting full contributions from him right now.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
You want a t-shirt, and you know you do. Make some noise.
finds Cunningham. Bucket is good. Cunningham's got 4 this quarter.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Magician passes to Champagny, and he banks in the layup. Champagny's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
By the way, that's a 2-pointer. The offensive rebound. Duran the pass to Cunningham. Good work defensively by Holmes.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Magician's shot is good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop.
And you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Pistons trail by 10. Here's Cunningham. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Rashawn Holmes.
He's a good free throw shooter. Tobias Harris smartly looking to get in there and find some easy points from the line.
And so he hits both. Overtime basketball, a little under 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Magician, covered by Cunningham. Passes it to Champagny. Over Harris. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Cunningham. Rebound, Washington.
And you get the sense that he's hit a wall here in OT. He just hasn't been much help to them at all. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Wizards.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
And funny that after 4 quarters of really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Magician.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Here's Washington now. They're on a 17-5 run here. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now a 12-point Wizards lead.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
They probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Alden.